What is happening, people? Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can tell by the name of this video, I'm going to be going over my Bitcoin portfolio, showing you guys where I think Bitcoin is going to be going in the next few years and what my plan is going forward and how I plan to invest over the next couple of years. So you've probably sat there the past 3 or 4 months watching the Bitcoin world and cryptocurrency in general absolutely blow up. I know I certainly have. That's kind of what's led me to invest in Bitcoin. Now, previously, probably 3 years ago now, I first bought Bitcoin when it was like $10,000 a coin, but I took a rookie mistake. My first entrance point to cryptocurrency was trading on leverage, right?
You stupid.
No, not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
So I was just this naive kid. I thought I knew what I was doing. I had like $1,500 to my name, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to invest all of this into Bitcoin and become a millionaire tomorrow. That obviously wasn't the case. I invested all of my money into Bitcoin using a leverage account, and I lost all my money the next day because Bitcoin tanked it like 30%.
Are we understanding each other?
Yes.
You're an idiot!
And my margin call came and I didn't have the funds to cover it. So before I get started, I need to let you know that this isn't financial advice. You shouldn't listen to me about where and what to do when it comes to investing. I'm just giving you my opinion and my experience based on what I've done and what I am currently doing. Okay, so bear that in mind, all right? Bear that in mind. Don't be going dumping your entire life savings into Bitcoin. So I guess I'll just start and show you guys how much money I've got in Bitcoin and what my plans are moving forward. So as you can tell from the time of recording this video, I have, let me see if this lines up, around £15,622 in my portfolio. Now, my actual invested amount is probably around 15K, I'm pretty sure. We're making some money, barely anything, pretty shit. But this just gives you an idea of the crazy world of cryptocurrency. Last week, the portfolio was actually worth around £17,600. So in the space of a week, it's gone down 2 grand, right? Now, for the novice investor, this may seem terrifying. And for me, it also seems terrifying, but we know how Bitcoin works and we know that it's constantly going up and down, and literally it can drop 30% in one day and then go up 40% the next. So if you're buying into Bitcoin looking for sort of steady growth, non-volatility, you're playing the wrong ball game, mate. That ain't the way it's going to happen. Bitcoin is a bit of a beast when it comes to moving up and down through the charts. So unlike last time, I haven't invested in a trading platform where I'm on leverage or anything like that. I actually physically bought the coin through Coinbase. So there's loads of different brokers and loads of wallets that you can purchase Bitcoin through. I actually wouldn't recommend Coinbase because the fees are just crazy. You know, if I've invested 15K, pretty sure the fees rack up to like 450 bucks.
That's crazy.
Which is really unsustainable. But unfortunately, I have all my money tied up in Coinbase now. And if I want to remove that money, I have to pay fees. And then I have to pay another fee to put it into another wallet. So for the time being, I'm going to be staying with Coinbase. But if I do end up investing any more money into crypto and topping up any more wallets, I will actually move into a platform called Swissborg. You've probably heard of Swissborg before. It looks like this. As you see, I've got no money in there. It's just a way cleaner experience when it comes to actually investing in cryptocurrency. I like it way more. The fees are lower, which is the main thing. And we also get free money if you sign up using my code. So check the description. You're going to see a code there. Pretty sure invite your friends and earn up to 100 euros in free Bitcoin for yourself and your friend when they sign up and make a deposit. So look, it's a win-win. You make money, I make money, and then we all make money together. All right, and brilliant synergies. I love that. But yeah, I'm going to be moving away from Coinbase just because the fees are crazy. But for now, we're in there. We're 15K deep and we ain't moving anywhere anytime soon. So as of this week, Bitcoin has taken a massive hit and it is stumbling down slowly, right? But as mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not that savvy when it comes to investing in crypto. I don't know that much about it, but I did jump on the bandwagon. I kind of did my own research through watching YouTubers videos, Andre G, Graham Stephen, these sort of YouTubers, and there's a guy called like Crypto, all of these guys, and they kind of do like live videos where they analyze the charts. And I kind of followed that, and I was watching the charts myself, and I was trying to break down, you know, what's happening. And as well, Bitcoin is huge when it comes to third-party external news, right? So for example, Elon Musk, he purchased 1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and the price of it just skyrocketed. Now, obviously Bitcoin is limited. You can't mine it forever, and there's not an endless supply, right? So the more Bitcoins that are mined, the more demand is going to go up, and ultimately the price is going to rise with that too. So I guess it's worth me stating, I do believe that cryptocurrency is going to be the future. I do see massive room for it once it breaks down the barriers of these old financial institutions that are just stuck in their way and don't want to welcome the change. It just seems like a way better option, and it makes sense, I think. Not that I know too much about it, definitely not an expert on it, but it makes sense to me that we should be using this like global currency, right? But yeah, if you want to find out more information about Bitcoin, just search on YouTube. You can read up loads about it. But something that has interested me about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the fact that obviously we're going through a pandemic right now. We are in lockdown. There is debt all over the world. We're about to hit recessions. Stock market's crashing. It's basically doomsday. But a lot of these big companies in the US, they have these huge bank accounts filled with millions, billions of dollars, right? Now, as inflation comes and money is printed, them dollars reduce in value. So essentially these huge pools of money that are worth billions that are just sat there in company bank accounts are slowly dwindling, and they're slowly dropping in value, right? So instead of just leaving that money sat there, they've put it into Bitcoin where the price is going to be going up, just to hedge against that inflation, to stop that money essentially going down in value. Now that's what's interested me, because you're starting to see a lot more big players accept Bitcoin, whether it's through payment methods or they're actually buying Bitcoin itself. So the likes of PayPal, they now accept payments through Bitcoin. Apple, they now accept a company called BitPay, which essentially allows you to pay for things online using Bitcoin. And the fact that these big players are noticing Bitcoin, saying, look, it's a real thing, we have to start incorporating some elements of this into the business, that's huge, you know. And if more and more companies keep doing this, and I think they will over the next 6 months, we're going to see a huge spike in growth on Bitcoin, and the value is just going to skyrocket. So for that reason, I want to be around for that. I want to see what happens. I know, you know, I'm Googling Bitcoin predictions in 2021 and people are like, yeah, 100K, maybe it's going to hit 200K. You know, I'm kind of sat there as a bit of a pessimist, like, yeah, right, it's not going to do that. But hey, look, you got to be in it to win it, right? And I believe in it, so we'll see what happens. I know when I first started, I was confused and I didn't really know how much I should be investing in this either. And this is a pretty big thing. Because it's so volatile and it's going up and down constantly, I was always trying to work out, you know, what was the bottom I could buy it at. And I'd always, you know, I'd chuck in 2.5 grand and I'd be like, cool, I'm there, I've hit the bottom. And then 2 days later, it keeps going down. And it's gone down another 15%, right? And I'm like, damn, I could have picked it up for way cheaper. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually dollar cost averaging in on Bitcoin. So I'm spending £250 per day and buying Bitcoin on a daily basis, you know, at £250 worth. So essentially what that does, that covers me in a way where I'm not going to be putting in a big lump sum of 5 grand at 30K, for example, but in between the regions of the fluctuations across the week, I'm going to be investing £250 a day, and I'll catch lows. I may invest in some highs, but if I see that it's really dropping low, I can up that dollar cost averaging price and invest more. And that ultimately is just going to give me a better average cost for Bitcoin and ensure that I'm not buying at like all-time highs or getting in when I shouldn't be. So that's my strategy moving forward. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to end up putting in around £25,000 worth of Bitcoin this year. I know 25K is a lot of money. I'm not going to be putting in my entire bank account into Bitcoin. It's just not a smart move. You know, it's still a little bit speculative. There's lots of stuff going on, and the charts change with a tweet. So like, you've got to be careful, right? If you are going to invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, put in money that you don't mind losing. Do your own research, you know, watch some of these other YouTubers, like I said, Andre G or Graham Stevens. They've got some really good information and they go into it in a little bit more detail where you can kind of understand exactly what's happened with the news and different companies that are investing in Bitcoin and putting it in their own portfolios. A little bit less of an informal video today, but more of an insight in terms of what I'm doing with my money and where I stand on the whole cryptocurrency thing. But if this video did help you in any way, hit that like button, leave a subscribe on the channel, it means a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.